Welcome back to 10-7, y'all. It's another Sunday with Tara Goose, and myself.
Yo, what's up,
Talk
y'all?
relationship goings ons and all that good stuff. If you got the text message and all that, consider yourself lucky.
That's exactly right.
Forward, I want to say right now for all our early birds, there will be a premiere of a brand new episode of Murder and Mayhem in Minutes. And there we'll be talking about the OJ trial, getting deep into the OJ trial. Episode 1 is a 3-part series. Episode 1 talking about the evidence, talking about the witnesses, and a little bit of the backstory that you may not know. So definitely check that out. That's right after our show at 8:15, Murder and Mayhem in Minutes over on the New Twist Radio YouTube channel. But now that that's out the way, because I'm going to mention it probably a couple more times.
We're good.
We good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
Spring break about to start, so you know.
Vacation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How about you?
I'm good.
She's good. Vacation, spring break's about to start over this end too.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, when you're a baseball coach, you still got to end up going to the baseball field.
Oh yeah.
Trying to kick guys to do the right things. We got a game Tuesday actually. Might even have 2 games this week. So got some makeup games. Had a lot of rain this year so far, so got a lot of makeups to make up. But with all that being said, once again, welcome to the 10-7 show. It's about that time for us to get into everyone's favorite part of the show, and y'all know which part of the show that is. Of course, it's the Would You Rather portion of the show, and it's brought to you by who, Tara?
Therapeutic Billing.
Who's that?
Therapeutic Billing is a full-service medical billing and credentialing firm that focuses on individual and small group specialty practices. Therapeutic Billing also services has virtual assistant services and bookkeeping services. The telephone number for Therapeutic Billing is 610-228-2029, and the website address is therapeuticbilling.com.
There you have it. Therapeutic Billing. Go check them out, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now, get some of that virtual assistance. I know some of y'all need that. I know some of y'all need that. So, would you rather? What you got for us?
I got 3 pretty good would you rathers today. One of them we often talk about, but it has not been a would you rather. So we'll get that one out the way first.
Okay.
So the first one is, would you rather lie to your partner and spare their feelings, or tell them the truth and hurt them? There is no in between.
Hold on.
No,
Yo.
I'm lying to spare his feelings. Right.
I swear that's the one that I came up with on my own 2 weeks ago.
Are you serious? She stole it from you?
She didn't steal it. She found it, but it was like I thought it was in my head.
You must have said it at some point.
Never
No.
said it.
So y'all are just that connected? Really?
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay.
Or maybe her phone was listening to my brain waves.
Or maybe it's the coincidence.
It led her to that.
There's no such thing as coincidences. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to say lie.
This was hard for me. I'm going to say depends on what it is. Like it's no situation.
You said there's no in between.
I know, but I'm taking the in between road today.
All right.
I'm saying tell the truth because my wife says she would leave me if I ever lied.
That's not what I did not say.
Y'all heard?
Oh,
No, I didn't say that.
Run that beautiful bean footage. Yo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say tell the truth.
Okay.
You know, as hard as it may be, I'd rather tell the truth than you find. I just don't like to have to find out. Like that burns me up. So
Yeah, I
even
say tell
So
the
you're
truth.
gonna hold on to it tight. You better not talk in your sleep. Better not tell nobody but God.
hey,
Your mama.
here we go. All right, so
I say tell the truth.
All right, so I'm lying.
yeah, you lying?
Well, I'm already. You guys have earned your spot in heaven. Clearly, I'm the ringleader going, driving the bus to hell. So,
Well, if you're listening, and let us know your opinions. Would you rather lie to your spouse to spare their feelings, or tell the truth and hurt them? All right, so here's the next one. Would you rather have free first class flights forever, or not have to pay for food at restaurants forever? Yeah, that's a
I have
tough.
to pay for food at restaurants forever.
Really?
But you're limited then because
I was
you have to stay in your own country.
No, I can just when I leave and travel, I just have to pay for my own food.
No. Say that again, Tyra. The first part.
Would you rather have free first class flights forever, or not have to pay for food at restaurants
Oh
forever?
yeah, no, I just have to pay for my flights because then once I get to where I'm going, then I still eat for free.
All right. I'd rather have the free flights.
Because the way I see it is, I can eat out every day.
That is
Every
true.
day. I can't take first class flights every day.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
I'm going with the free first class flight.
See? And you know it's always a +1. So
So,
we eat.
One of us
flight,
fries for free, then one of us eat for free. It balances.
works out.
There you go.
Restaurants. So
Vacation for free forever.
That's tough. That's tough because you eat out more than you fly.
Right.
But I'm thinking about getting on that United Arab. Was it United
Arab.
Emirates joint and the little one little
Yeah.
pod? Every time I fly, in a little pod by myself.
Yeah, the little pie.
Sure. Like,
Yeah.
All right, but
see if I'm making
realistically, how often are you gonna fly though?
Huh?
See, realistically, how often are you gonna fly?
Well, I'm gonna be going everywhere since.
I mean, if I could go for free, I'm going away every weekend.
Yeah, but I mean, you have this, but you still have a job.
That's what I said every weekend.
I'm flying to Trenton.
It's gonna be
Listen.
okay.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm flying to Trenton.
The way the
I'm
world is set
flying
up
to
anymore,
Atlantic City. I'm flying everywhere.
the way the world is set up anymore, you can work from anywhere. So today
Exactly.
I'm working from Greece.
I think I'm
Tomorrow
gonna
I'm
take.
working from Italy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna take.
And
the
I got
flight.
the free food popping, so
And we won't eat as much as we used to. We can share an entree.
yeah.
We say we're winning over here with teamwork right here.
I'm gonna take the flights.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the flights.
Okay. So Goose is going with the food.
Well, we just
That's
travel
all
with
right, 'cause
y'all.
all y'all got +1.
Right. We'll just travel with y'all.
You can go. No worries. No worries. All
So
right.
here's the last one. All right. So, and we'll just see. Would you rather have to take a vow of silence or a vow of celibacy?
Damn.
Where you find this at, right, Goose? Now you got to choose one. It's no in between here.
Silence.
Silence.
I knew the man was.
There's
gonna
other
say-
ways to
I'm
communicate.
celibacy. I'm going with celibacy.
I was going with celibacy too, because
But I
just-
can't shut up. Are you kidding me?
Show won't be here.
There's no way. I would spontaneously combust if I had to be quiet for forever.
I would just learn a sign or something like that.
Yeah.
it's gonna have to be celibacy for me because I might have to cuss somebody out.
You know how frustrated you would be
No, they
being
got,
celibate.
they got things for that.
Nah, celibacy is like nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, celibacy is like you can't even be with yourself.
I've been there before.
Might as well sew it back up.
You liked it?
I wasn't thinking about it like that. We had a goal, mission. Lot. It's very stress-free living. I'll say that much.
Well, I've heard that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can rock with that. Yeah,
Just
I'm
fair
going with
for
celibacy.
And you know how to navigate through it.
You learn yourself and you know how to navigate through it, and
But you're taking the
your
side.
mind. No,
She's taking the celibacy. The women
I'm
are
taking
taking celibacy.
I'm gonna have
The
to
men
tell
are taking silence.
Oh yeah. Because
somebody needs to get a tongue lashing around these parts.
I'm texting everything.
But you can listen. You will be. How many type with autocorrect?
Exactly.
This
exactly.
duck did the duck and duck. Like,
Oh my gosh!
I'm
Like
somebody to speak for
having a
me.
serious conversation.
listen, you hear him? He gonna hire angry Obama interpreter.
I'm gonna hire somebody to speak for me.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord! Oh
That might
Lord!
work.
Well, there were our Would You Rathers for today. Even if you're watching this show after it's aired live, you can still let us know what would you rather do in the comments.
Yep.
Chime in with your opinions. And of course, you can always call 669-275-0323. Once again, the 669-275 is right there on the bottom screen. 0323. And we'll put you on air.
And
Yeah.
if you
Certainly.
Come on at us. Come on.
and you
certainly
haven't
will.
liked or subscribed to New Twist Radio, make sure you click on the little the bell with the parentheses so that you can get all of our new episodes.
Yep.
So now it's time for the other part of the show that gets pretty interesting, and that is the Dear 10-7 portion of the show. That's the part of the show where we read your letters and your emails and all like that, and we give y'all our opinions on them.
Our unprofessional opinion.
Unprofessional,
Yes.
sometimes biased, sometimes not, and but we just give you what we got. So
That's it.
I think I just closed everything.
Justin.
I'll take this one.
Okay, I just found it. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to take it?
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
Justin.
Dear 10-7, I'm a divorced single mother who has finally met someone. We've been dating for a couple months. Wait a minute. Did you just add this?
I did. I took one away and I did add that back.
Like, this is what I read earlier. Okay.
I think it was like 5:45.
Yeah, it's amazing
Yes.
how technology works.
Doing
ain't
it
it?
while I was in there. I'm like, what is
Oh, you saw me in there editing it?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, y'all. Let me get back to it. Dear 10-7, I'm a divorced single mother who has finally met someone. We've been dating for a couple months. He is also divorced and financially stable. One thing I really like is that he gets along well with my teenage son. The problem is every 2 or 3 weeks, he falls into a deep sleep that lasts 3 days. He'll get up for a glass of water or run to the store, but goes right back to sleep. It causes him to miss work, and oftentimes he becomes verbally abusive during these episodes. Over Christmas, I saw him coherent for only 10 minutes the entire weekend. When he wasn't half asleep, he was calling me names, belittling my self-worth, and telling me nobody but him would ever love me, so I had better stay. On Christmas Eve, I was left alone and crying in a dark living room. You should turn the lights on. But anyway, when these episodes aren't happening, he's attentive and charming. His daughter told me he's been like this for years. I feel resentful about everything he's put me through in such a short amount of time, but I'm afraid I will never find someone else after being single and lonely for so long. Can I get your advice on how to deal with the situation? Yeah, why would you in a dark living room? I know that's not what this is about, but why would you turn the lights on?
Come on,
Turn the
man.
Christmas on. It's Christmas
She
time.
was taking this thing for her depression.
So what I want to know is, does he have like some kind of mental health illness or any kind of illness that will cause you to go to sleep for 3? What are you, Snow White? Like what?
So she says he sleeps, but obviously not straight through because she said he'll get up with the water, go run to the store, then he goes right back.
The
to sleep.
second paragraph, he falls into a deep sleep that lasts 3 days.
I mean,
But then she said he go to the store and everything, but right back to sleep.
She said that in the next line.
so he ain't that deep in a sleep. Is he pissing on himself? In his sleep? Is he in that deep of a sleep? No. I disagree with all of that.
So how is he keeping a job like
How
this?
is he keeping a job? I mean, I know it's bad out there and nobody wants to be alone, but you want to deal with that?
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. That the answer to your question is within yourself, because you have to look at, however long you've been living like this, and ask yourself, is this the life that you want for yourself for the rest of your life?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And if the answer is yes,
Rock out.
and if the answer is no, then bounce.
Leave.
He's out.
If
You will find somebody else, probably.
Treat your son nice.
you can stay awake.
Yeah, I mean, because just be honest with him, like, yo, bro, I can't take the ups and the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing.
Right. That's all I was saying. I wonder if he's got
Yeah.
like a multiple personality. I don't know. It's weird. Like
There's got to be some type of clinical medical diagnosis for that.
that's what I was
He
thinking.
hasn't got it yet.
Sure there is.
Is he got narcolepsy? I mean, but even I don't. Okay, that's fine. You got
Does
narcolepsy.
narcolepsy change your personality? Like, how do
You're
you?
not gonna talk to me like I'm crap on a stick either.
That's what's not.
The sleeping thing. Okay, let's go to the doctor. Let's figure this out. But you're not gonna wake up and verbally abuse me. And
Well,
no, that's the part that bothers me.
yeah, well, the thing is, he's probably tired.
Well,
Tired.
guess what? I
No,
don't
no,
think
so, you know,
that
this
ain't
is
my
what I'm
fault.
saying. But you know how when you're tired, you're just extra aggravated. And I'm not saying that it's cool.
I don't
I'm
give
just
you
saying
people like
that's
that.
the reason for his jackassery.
Right. Okay.
He probably doesn't. He probably doesn't even realize he does it.
He can take his
Yeah, I mean-
jackassery to his own place and sleep by himself and leave me the hell alone.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's why there's his first wife divorced him.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It probably wasn't the sleep. It was probably that his attitude. That is
Mhm.
horrible.
So
Like, Christmas, you in the dark crying. Like, come
yeah,
on,
that's not okay.
you gotta love yourself more than that.
That's not okay.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of lights around on Christmas, so you had to be depressed.
She depressed because he talking to her like crap.
That's like, that was your choice.
Mhm, ain't nobody tell you.
Why you sleeping for
Why you over there sound like Kanye?
Don't do
That was
put me
your-
in that category.
That was your choice.
No.
And why he's sleeping for 3 days and just getting up and going to the store and going back to bed. And she's probably, taking care of everything. His daughter is there. Like,
Yeah.
oh no. And then you're gonna wake up out of a stupor and talk to
Would
me,
be mean to me?
bruh. No,
No, sir. No, sir.
absolutely not.
He
Nope.
probably had a bad dream.
I don't care.
You want to take the next one there?
Bad dream.
I don't care what.
I got you.
All right. So Goose is gonna read the next one, guys.
Dear 10-7, my husband has a friend who is half his age and was recently married. His new wife is also texting my husband.
Always.
Is always texting my husband and not me to make plans to go out to eat. I have asked my husband several times to text his friend back instead of his wife, but he has not. When we go out to eat, she always wants to sample my husband's food and taste his drink. She never samples mine. She never asked if she could taste test. She just does it. She also likes to sit beside my husband. On a recent night out, she stood at the bar talking to both of us with her arm on the back of my husband's chair and not mine. Yeah, really? And not mine? And not mine? One time, I got back to the table just in time to hear her say that she wouldn't be getting any love from her husband tonight. My husband replied that he wouldn't be getting any from me either. That's because my husband falls asleep as soon as he gets home. Her reply was that my husband should leave with her and I should leave with her husband. She once told me that she and a girlfriend had read that they could make $7,000 a month if they worked for a sugar daddy.
That's not a sugar daddy.
Is that like a prostitute?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She has been married 10 months and is already complaining about her spouse that she chose. I see no love between them when they are together. My husband feels that his relationship with her is more like a father-daughter relationship and does not see anything wrong with it.
Gross.
My husband tells me nothing would ever happen between them, and it's all in my head. I think she is looking for a sugar daddy. What are your thoughts? Am I right to be suspicious?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You're right to be suspicious about everything.
Yeah.
Like, why isn't you're not going? I'm sitting here with my husband, and you're not just going to reach in his plate.
Oh,
And
'cause I don't even do that.
the nub, if I'm sitting there,
Right? You take
excuse me.
My wife reaches on my plate and she gets a funny look from me. So I know some random what I do give you a funny look when you do. She'll go over before and I just be like, for real? Like,
You know what, Justin? I've actually seen you do that.
yeah. I mean, I don't mean it, but I wanted to know, like, okay, so you gonna eat my food? All right.
It's
I want to know that I see.
So you knew that when you said I do.
Yeah, right.
plate.
Our plate.
It's all
For
right.
us.
All right.
So
But yeah, that's a crazy situation. Like
yeah,
she
to me, she's not to be trusted.
Not at
You
all.
know what I'm saying? So even if, because this is the thing, even if your husband is a stand-up dude, you know what I'm saying, and look at it as a daughter and everything, who's to say when he don't bite on the sugar daddy thing that she don't just try to blackmail him?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, just
I mean, he needs to be careful, but is he going to listen to her? Because she's already asked him not to respond to her, but to respond to the husband, and he is not.
I wonder what the husband think about this. Like, yo, dog, why you always texting my wife?
If he's that much older, then maybe he's just like happy to have the company, so he doesn't want to rock the boat. You know?
All
I
company.
wonder how
ain't
old
good
they
company.
are.
I know, right? Can you give us more details?
Sugar daddy.
So it's half the age, right? So
Well,
if she's in the 50s, then they like 25, 30.
Right. Like I'm wondering if he's like if he's like 60, is are they in their
Right.
30s?
30,
That's kind of where my head went. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming somebody that's in their 70s wouldn't write this to us, but
But it's the wife of the friend, and her husband and the other husband have a significant gap in age. And then his wife, his young wife, is even younger than her husband. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
She need to learn some boundaries. I would, as the wife, I would have a talk with her. Like, you need hold on.
Uh-oh.
I would be uncomfortable with that. Like, if it was us, somebody texting me, I would be uncomfortable. Like, why are you touching my back in front of my wife? Why are you taking my food
Exactly
in front of my wife? First of all, don't take my food anyway.
No food at all. Yeah, period. Don't touch my food. Like,
Right.
Yeah, it's bold.
Yeah, it is. It
Very
really
bold.
is.
That's what I'm saying. She's very bold, and so that's why it's time to pull her to the side.
You're definitely gonna have to whisper it in her ear, so it's only you and her to hear this.
Like, move on, bitch.
Mhm.
Yeah, Lisa said they should leave with each other, and I should leave.
Yeah.
She's up to something.
There's
already-
always truth in jest.
Her up with the lady's husband.
She's up to something. So
She definitely is.
who nip that in the butt? She's up to something.
Yeah, she definitely is.
Write us back. Let us know how you make out with that.
Seriously.
Is it somebody we know? Let us know that too.
If it is, please
Because it's
tell us in the
oblivious.
group.
Oh, you think it's a son-daughter, a father-daughter thing.
Yeah. Nah.
Mm.
Nope. So, all right. Ready to move on, Justin?
Ready to move on to we should probably name this "Am I the A-hole?" because we get a few.
Well, it's already called that
Yeah,
on Reddit,
right.
so I don't know if we can call it that, but
Yeah.
these
Yeah, you're right.
AITAs keep coming up and they fit so well. Every time I find one, I'm like, oh, we got to talk about this on the show.
Yeah.
Listen, so we could call it. Do I smell like doo-doo?
No. Did I step in SHIT?
Do you have? Is this the jackassery?
Yes, it is the jackassery. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So what happened is, so woman slammed after emptying husband's pockets for laundry. So the way it goes is, she says, AITA, y'all should know what that stands for searching my husband's pants without asking him first. My husband is 33. He used to be unemployed for about a year, and he recently started a job at a warehouse. Yesterday, while I was about to do the laundry, I grabbed his work pants and digged my hand in the pockets to empty them before putting them in the washing machine, like I always do. My husband just happened to walk by, and when he saw me searching his pants pockets, he rushed in, yelling at me to put his pants down. I already had folded a piece of paper. I already had a folded piece of paper out, but he snatched it and started screaming at me about how I have no respect for his privacy and that I shouldn't be getting my hands on his things. I was genuinely dumbfounded. I told him to take it easy. I always do this before laundry, like everybody in the world does.
Mm-hmm.
So he lashed out saying, I have no right and should have come to him and asked him because he was worried about important documents getting lost, like the one I pulled out. What? Okay. I said important documents shouldn't be inside pants pockets and asked to see the paper, but he said he won't show me. I asked him why, and he said I don't get to ask him jack shit after I disrespected his privacy. I almost laughed because what privacy does he have in pockets? It wasn't like a stranger was digging in them. This is where it gets good. He refused to speak to me and later bought a closet with a lock and moved his clothes inside of it. I asked him if he was serious, and he said, "This will teach me to respect his privacy and deter my snooping." Then he went back to not speaking to me. I am genuinely confused. Am I the asshole?
Absolutely not.
No, you are not. Your
You should
husband.
get your
He's
husband.
crazy.
He is insane.
He may have PTSD or something like that.
Guilty out the wazoo.
Yo, like
He-
everybody checks pants pockets before you put clothes in the laundry. That's so you don't mess up your clothes. You don't risk messing up the machine.
Mhm.
Like that's what people do.
Important documents don't end up in the dirty clothes.
No, they don't.
Exactly.
Social security card in your pocket, sir?
No,
don't
you
think
don't.
so.
No, you don't.
I've
So
left
no.
things in pockets, pens, pencils, electronics, whatever.
Right.
And like what important documents are you talking about that you can't tell your wife about?
So what that important document was, seems to me, was some young chippy's phone number. That was an important document to him. It wasn't important to anybody else.
But then to add insult to injury, you go and buy a closet with a lock on it.
Hey,
So-
bro, I got a
prevent
cheaper solution for you. How about you not do anything wrong and you check your own pockets when you take your clothes?
Or
Exactly.
here's a novel idea: do your own damn laundry. Do that.
Yep.
You don't want me touching your stuff? Do your own laundry. I'm trying to help you out.
Listen, we can get extremely private. How private you want to get, bruh?
Mhm.
Because we can get real private.
That's exactly right. That's
You
exactly
want your
right.
own room? That's
You
private.
know, y'all talking about we semi-divorced.
All right.
before he even knew it. Mhm.
Exactly.
So no, I don't think you AITA at all. No,
Yeah, no.
I think he may have a mental health disorder. So
And we have a comment from Nikita Nurse. How about just be single? Yes.
Yeah.
it's that
How
simple.
about just be
Yep.
single?
It's that simple. So
Like, I mean, I don't know what it is. I don't know if maybe he was hiding a surprise for her. I'm gonna try to give the benefit of the doubt because usually I go way left. But for you to go all the way there and still not speak, he flipped the script on you.
he flipped her.
No, he tried to flip it.
But
He's
you-
still an asshole.
But you know what though? You don't get that angry and go to those extremes
Right.
if you're
Buy a
planning a
closet.
surprise
First of all,
party for your
How
girlfriend
much
and she found
clothes
out.
did this man have?
Right. It
And
was
he
like
could go
his
buy a
work
closet.
van. Right.
With a lock on it.
He probably put one of them like
Like
wardrobe.
a wardrobe. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, all his clothes, I know all my clothes would fit in there.
Just the clothes that he doesn't want her to see because he put stuff in his
That's all
pocket.
his pants.
All his work clothes will go in that closet.
Yeah. What he do? He probably the same type of guy to flip his cell phone down too.
Well, I leave my cell phone face down.
I do too. I got a pop socket on mine. I just don't like the little wobble.
It doesn't sit flat.
My pop socket goes flat. I found one.
Mine is like a key ring.
Yeah, see, mine goes flat.
Oh, okay.
It flattens.
All right.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so you're not the a-hole.
But there, you know what? There is sometimes I consciously leave it face up.
Mhm.
Just Tyra's not like suspicious. Like, why is he putting his phone face down? Like,
Really?
sometimes I'll just leave it up just so she knows I ain't hiding nothing.
But this is the
It's
thing.
nothing.
But why
Right.
does he be in a state of mind to even think you was hiding anything just because your phone is closed?
Because why was she? Who? Her or the person?
Your wife.
Your wife.
Your
No, she wouldn't be. She wouldn't be. But
Uh-uh.
but what happens is, as I've found out through experience, what happens is even when you're not doing something, that tends to on a consistent basis tends to look a little
It looks
suspicious
a little shady.
to somebody. So
Just like if you always answering the phone, turning the volume down, walking out the room, like, why are you doing all that?
Because we was watching the movie.
No, we ain't watching no movie all the time. Every time you pick up your
No,
phone,
but what I'm saying, so also
No,
when you know
sometimes Goose will take a call and leave the room because he knows it's going to be a minute, and I'm trying to watch Downton Abbey.
that's
Yeah.
different though. In those circumstances, yes, but I'm talking about every time. It's not every time I'm trying to do something. It's not every time.
You know, so like my phone, if I put it face down, it won't ring.
It won't ring. Yeah, that's true. It won't.
Oh.
I hate all that ringing and
So every face down phone ain't suspect.
No, it's not. But what I'm saying, like when I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying that if it becomes a pattern, you have to pay attention to people's patterns. That's what I'm saying. When it becomes a pattern, especially like when I walk in the room, oh, you flipping it over. Like, you know, I pay attention to how
like
people
that.
behave.
Something like that, definitely suspicious.
No, that makes sense. Well, yeah, that would raise a red flag.
I'm talking about like that. If it's a consistent pattern, I look at patterns.
Right.
I mean, I get it because I mean, if you say to me like, "Why your phone on?" I'm like, I don't know. That's how I put it down. Like,
Yeah, that's
I don't pay no attention to it.
Ow.
So I've had. I guess I probably got a little PTSD too, because when her and I first got together, I would make sure I left it face up. Because I had previous situations where they would be like,
"Why?" Oh, so Tara, you traumatized this man?
No, I did not. I never mentioned anything about him turning his. I didn't even pay attention that he turned his phone down. Honestly, he's never given me a reason to have to like.
Yeah, see,
I've never given anybody a reason, but they still had their suspicions because.
Yeah, well, that's on them.
It's probably living dirty.
That's on them.
Yeah, as Gary said, they was probably doing, you know.
But then, but you got some funny ways though. You got some funny ways.
Oh God,
you got some funny ways.
How so?
You keep your phone on vibrate all the time.
I can explain that.
I know.
I have two reasons for that.
Okay.
Watching TV, and we've always had to keep our phone on vibrate, so I'm just used to it being on vibrate. Actually, I got 3 reasons. One actually happened today. My second reason is if I'm somewhere and it's in my pocket, I'm not going to hear it, but I will feel it. Like you texted me earlier today, I didn't see it till like 15 minutes later, but I would have felt it.
Right.
My other reason is when you're on Facebook and you hit the like button and that joint makes that pop noise, I hate that pop noise. That pop noise gets on my nerves. So I just turn.
Yeah, but why don't you just turn your notifications off or turn the sound off?
It's not the notifications. I got to put my phone on vibrate to eliminate that noise.
I don't get any Facebook, Instagram. I don't get any notifications.
I'm not talking about notifications. I'm talking about when you hit the like button.
You could turn that off.
Oh, I ain't know.
Turn it off.
Well, show him after the show.
I don't like that noise either, and
no,
I don't like
any ringing
and the clickety click sound.
Yeah,
I don't like that either. So I turn all the sound off from my phone. I don't turn the ringer off though. But all my sound and stuff. I don't turn my ringer off. You know, for good reasons. I have a child and a disabled brother, so my phone have to ring because I'll be in a deep sleep and don't know what's going on. But yeah, I don't like those sounds either. But you can turn them off, and it took me a while because sometimes when Facebook updates, it'll reset all your stuff, and then you gotta go in and turn everything off.
Yeah,
there is a way to turn that. Yeah, I don't like that pop sound.
Tyra's giving out Facebook lessons tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, right, turn it off. I can't see it.
Let's move on. Justin, you ready?
I am ready.
All right. So this next little piece is going to segue us into our main topic for tonight. And I even hate to talk about this again because I know people are sick to death about talking about Will and Jada, but it's going to lead us into tonight's topic. So per a New York Times article, Jada Pinkett Smith confessed that she really didn't want to get married to Will Smith. The actress admitted to crying down the freaking aisle before tying the knot with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air star on New Year's Eve, 1997. I was under, this is her quote. I was under so much pressure, you know, being a young actress, being young, and I was just like pregnant. And I just didn't know what to do, declared Pinkett Smith, now 50, in a freshly exhumed 2018 snippet from her Red Table Talk Facebook series. She said, and I quote, "I never wanted to be married."
Why is he married?
She missed it.
That's what I said. You just because you pregnant don't mean you have to get married.
Right.
It's
There's a whole bunch of
2022
single pregnant chicks out there.
right now, just living la vida loca.
Mhm.
So like I said, this is going to take us into our topic for tonight, and our topic for tonight, I wholeheartedly agree with this, and I know Tyra probably doesn't. People marrying their second choice is more common than you think. Agreed?
I think it's more common.
I mean, like so if you they say it in the article though.
Right. So I've said for years and years and years and years that people who like are of this belief that they're going to bump into their soulmate at Wegmans, like, really? Like,
I mean, it's possible.
it is possible, but how often does that necessarily really truly happen?
I mean, if you go to Wegmans looking, then it probably will happen more often than not.
I don't think that's the case. So anyway, so here's something few of us are brave enough to admit about long-term relationships. We don't always end up with our first choice. Sometimes we settle for second best, and usually that's okay. You agree?
Let me tell you something. I'm glad I didn't end up with my first choice, honey. Good Lord.
But see, this is the thing. So first choice at what? You know what I'm saying? First choice as a spouse?
Well, I'll say my first love.
Because
I'll say my first
you would
love.
have to have proposed to someone and then
Right.
they like deny for them to have been your first choice. We've all dated other people, but they may not have been your choice for a spouse.
Right. So technically, we're all someone's second choice. I don't believe that. At least if your partner ever had an ex whom they intended to be with long term. Yes, that means that you may be your current significant other's second choice without realizing it. Am I your second choice?
No, I didn't ask anybody else to marry me.
I was his first choice.
See?
Yes, you were. No, no. I mean, he wasn't my first love.
I wasn't Tara's first choice.
That is so. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
He is so lying. Okay, he wasn't the first one to propose, but he's the first one that I accepted. So you were my first choice.
Right. Justin was my first
Hold
choice.
on, wait a minute, hold on.
You took the ring.
So somebody proposed to you and you was like, nah.
Okay, so somebody proposed to me,
Yeah.
I'm good.
and I did take the ring,
Mm-hmm.
and I told him I would consider it. And I considered not to marry him.
That's funny to me.
And then I took the ring and made earrings for Goose.
Oh.
Yo.
Oh! I hope he's not watching this show, my God, because we're friends on
I
Facebook.
hope so either, because he just got mad at my laugh.
I'm about to say, 'cause we are legitimately friends on Facebook. So if he saw anything that I sent out today about the show tonight, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's all right.
happened.
He can get over it.
I'm sure he's over it by now. It's been 20-something years. So.
I had plans to marry someone. Like we had a plan, you know.
Mhm.
But things drastically fell apart, and I'm so glad. So, but yeah, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I thank God every day.
Yeah.
Oh,
What about people who like are engaged and then they wind up like never like they just prolong the engagement, and then if it breaks off and then within 6 months they're married to somebody else, you're like, so it was me.
So that's interesting because Ryan, who just made the comment, if you're able to put that message, what you read to me earlier, I think it was earlier today or something.
Call in, Ryan, and read it.
call us, Ryan.
It was there was a comment about if an engagement lasts more than 4 years, no, if a relationship lasts more than 4 years, then you're just like in a study of relationships or something. You're not really something. I'm messing it up. I know I'm messing it up, but maybe know what
the engagement is supposed to last long enough for you to plan and pay for your wedding. You plan and pay for your party, and then begin your lives together.
Mm-hmm.
All this being engaged for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 25, 45, 45 years, you're never getting it.
I'm not gonna be a forever fiance, and I told Justin that.
Nope.
Yeah, because she damn sure started planning the next day.
As you should.
She wasn't playing no games. Like she was like,
As
oh, we about to, it was like, all right, so we decided that we were going to marry each other before I actually popped the question, right? She didn't know when I was going to pop the question up.
Right.
So when we decided we was going to get married to each other, I promise you, it was like the next day she had all this stuff out. And she had these like books and magazines.
You went to the .com, got the little thing that they send you in the mail.
I came to the bedroom. She had all this stuff laid out. I was like, wait a minute. This was like 20 minutes ago. I was like,
Yeah.
do it. And then
Sarah had this big ass binder
We got married a long time ago.
with 100 tabs in it.
Yep.
It was like a 5-inch binder.
It
Anytime I was
legitimately,
scared, it would have been in that moment.
it legitimately was like I was doing my dissertation, and this I was getting ready to defend my dissertation. That's how much stuff I had.
Here's what Ryan said. If a relationship lasts more than 4 years without marriage, you're a student of relationships, majoring in relationship studies and analysis.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Absolutely.
I couldn't agree with that more.
Because see, you gotta tell the whole story about us because we were friends for 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no need for us to be engaged for 4 more.
No, absolutely not.
We finna get this thing popping, bro.
That's right.
It was just like I just wasn't expecting to see all the whole layout so soon. Like, I mean, it ain't like I've ever been engaged before, but that's
Well, that's because most little girls, little girls dream about their weddings and all that stuff. You're brought up to, you see it in Disney and all that stuff. So most young girls who desire to get married, they got this. It's planned before you even propose.
I thought I had a couple months.
I wanted to get married by Elvis in Vegas. In hot pants.
we know, but I wasn't doing that.
The Goose and
I'll give you your vows in Vegas, and we'll be there.
Oh my God, I can finally wear my hot pants.
Yes.
You could be wearing hot pants now if you wanted to.
But not out the house. All right. So let's move on a little bit. Okay. So all right. So where are we? Backup plan. We're the backup plan. So the problem with the one. Why are so many of us skeeved out by the idea that people will end up with their alternate picks? Outside of the fact that the language of second choices, backup plans, and alternate picks is adamantly pretty icky. I don't think so. It's like first runner up.
I have a question though. Why does it have to be so complicated? So who even cares this deeply about all of this?
Clearly, somebody does. There have been research and studies and articles and
but
peer
why?
reviews.
Who cares?
Well, just probably come up with those arguments. You get, you married a person, y'all get into a relationship. I ain't want to marry her anyway. You know what I mean?
You don't saying this because I don't think like that.
No, you don't think like that, but a lot of people do think like that. And it surprises me that there are so many articles about this topic. Like, it's mind-boggling at what people can get paid to write about.
But sometimes the second choice is often the better.
We wouldn't have nothing to talk about.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So clearly,
I mean, no, I get it. No, I understand, but I mean, it's just, just for like the average person to have these thoughts, you know what I'm saying? In your relationship, I just think it's.
I think most people don't even think about it unless something like this brings it to the forefront. But then some people know that they're not the first choice and they're okay with it, or they're just like, riding along.
You could be okay with not being the first choice if the first choice is dead. You dig what I'm saying? But if the first choice is available, then that's not cool.
Oh,
dang!
What if somebody was divorced? Of course, you're not the first choice. The first choice didn't work out. It's not the worst thing in the world.
It had to be a real bad relationship because sometimes people, they just still always gonna have that connection.
I guess
you can't always be the first choice.
No, you can't.
Cases.
I mean, when I say my dad's statement, I obviously wasn't talking about like divorce and things.
Right.
I'm talking about, like you used to date the boy at your job, and then I come through, but you still work there with the boy. I'm like, so he asked you to marry him or whatnot, but I wasn't your first choice. but now you still see the boy every day. So I just got to be,
Yeah, no,
cool with that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What?
And let's be
There's no
honest,
doubt.
the older you get, the less likely you are to be the
Exactly.
first choice.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
That's so true.
How about that?
I mean, the thing about it is if you're not first, you're last. So
Exactly.
You can be the second choice and still be the best choice.
that's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yep.
It's true.
Exactly.
It's true.
That's what happened to
That's-
Tanner.
Did you hear what he said? I agree. I agree 100%.
She knew what was happening.
I did know what was happening. I knew exactly what was happening. There were a line of suitors, and Goose was the best of. He was the cream of the crop, and there was no way.
Always will be.
Tara got
Always
that ring and was like, "Damn, this would be a nice set of earrings for Goose."
Listen,
Some ham.
No, she had it when I met her.
yeah, he did. I had it when he met
But
me.
what I'm saying is, she knew even before you met her. She
That I
knew.
probably was not going to marry him. Yeah,
No, you knew. What I'm saying is, you knew before you met Goose that was going to be a nice set of earrings for Goose. You just didn't realize.
I didn't realize it was going to be for Goose. I thought it was going to be for me. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it was his idea.
Oh yeah, because I think like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was his idea. Because I was like, what am I gonna do with this ring?
I was like, we'll take it to the jeweler boy, have earrings, some studs made for me.
That was a pretty good idea.
Good idea. But didn't you say somebody asked you to marry you? Didn't somebody propose to you?
Probably. I don't know.
Ain't no problem.
Girl
Ain't no problem.
like
Yeah,
that.
go around like that sometimes.
Mhm, Yep. You don't remember
You
Justin?
know, everybody went.
No, I'm
Now
like, I
also
feel
you got
like
amnesia.
nobody ever like got down on their knee and proposed to me, but I feel like there was somebody that like asked me to marry them, and I
You
was
told
like,
me somebody asked.
"Who did I say it was?"
You ain't say the name.
He
Mhm.
said, who did I say it was?
I was-
That's you, bro. Yo,
But-
no, she started watching
I
this
was about
show.
to say, Justin, I would hope it's somebody that
obvious.
you dated for a
It's
minute
obvious.
because, like, who just jumps in like, let's get
It
married?
obviously wasn't a memorable moment.
Or
Listen,
perfect,
I've
memorable.
known some crazy people over my lifetime that
Yo, it's like, was it one of them things like, yo, if we both not married by the time we 65?
definitely had that conversation. Matter of fact, Tyra and I had that conversation.
Are you serious? Are you serious? You guys
No,
really
We
did?
this
had that
happened.
conversation before a long
No.
time ago.
All his friends were getting married, right? And we were just friends. Like, and I was like, everybody time to not. When you gonna get married? And he gonna say, when you marry me? I was like, oh well, I guess you ain't get married.
But see, he wasn't even playing.
My first choice.
You can't
See?
even pick up on the clues, girl.
Way to bring it back to the article.
Absolutely. Good job. Good
First
job.
choice.
Good job.
He was playing. He was playing. He played too much.
I was playing, but
Give me
look,
credit,
but look at
please.
the results. Can I really say? Can you really say I was playing? Look at the results. I wasn't going to get
Yeah,
married.
see?
I don't think he was playing, Tyra.
You dead serious.
I
See,
don't
that's the
think- I
problem.
don't think he was
See,
playing.
you almost blocked your own blessing right there. You see how that goes?
I didn't
Yeah.
think he was serious, and I used to laugh too. Like,
And look at you now, Mrs. Tyra, Mrs. Justin Tyra Watson. I've been drinking, sorry.
like, oh, I forgot the last name real quick. You was looking like,
Hold
just
on.
help me out.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Justin told me 2004 that he was going to marry Tyra. No, he didn't.
Look at that. And he was my roommate for a summer.
He probably did. Oh, that's
Yep.
so
They boys,
sweet.
y'all. They boys, y'all. They covering. He didn't tell you that.
Listen,
I don't know. I believe it.
You
I
told
believe
him?
it.
No, you didn't. I don't believe it.
All right, so let me wrap this up. Okay, so I don't think it's pretty icky, but according to this article, people think it's icky. So could it be because we're eternally, hopelessly wedded to our belief in soulmates? Soulmates? What if your soulmate is like your best female girlfriend and not your lover? Like, you like,
that wouldn't be
like-
a mate then.
so, but no. Okay, so like, so I'm gonna grow old with Lily Parker,
Weird.
right? You hear me, right, Tyra?
Yeah, but that's not a. She's not
I
your
said
mate.
I'm gonna grow old with Lily Parker,
Oh, yeah. You told me that all the time.
and Goose has accepted that Lisa will be with us wherever we go. Lisa will be with us. So anyway, all right, let me move on. So,
But she's not
so
a
this,
mate. All right.
but she is a mate. She's my friend.
No, she's not a mate.
If we were in
Okay,
Australia,
mate.
she'd be my mate.
But we're not in Australia.
So,
No,
We
it gotta
talking
be
the
mate.
English,
You have
English
to
vernacular.
mate. Are you
Exactly.
all right, well, okay, now you're
All
okay. All right, so personally, I think the
hey,
sooner you disabuse yourself of the idea that you have exactly one soulmate wandering the earth looking for you, the sooner you can date with clear eyes and intention and actually find a decent person.
I agree.
That makes perfect sense. Do we all
Mhm.
agree?
Yep.
There's not just the one, there's the ones,
It's them.
plural, in them.
Who's they?
Them. People who with enough physical chemistry and mutual effort could be perfect, loving, long-term partners for each other. So singles should especially embrace the plurality of the ones because the odds are in your favor if you accept that.
Just ask them people out in Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's just a little,
Oh, see,
it's a
no,
little
that's-
different.
no,
But
that's-
see, the thing out in Utah, they got 1s and 2s and 3s.
And the issue is more than, yeah,
and all kind of drama.
they be messing with like
They're all soulmates.
kids and stuff. That's the territory we don't want to get into.
And kids, and then the wives don't get along. And,
Mm-hmm. So that's all I got, Justin.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it, sir.
Wow, yeah, we almost wrapping it up.
Let me put my notebook down. Here we go.
Yep.
Like,
Put
that's
your
that's
notebook down.
what that time for the final twist, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan said, put Ryan's comment up.
He said I met the one a few times.
And see,
Yes. He met them.
Yeah, you met them. That's true.
Out in Utah.
let me find out you was in Utah, Ryan.
Mm-mm-mm.
Ryan's been everywhere. He was military.
Oh, that's right. That is
That's right. Thank you for your service.
He even been places he can't even tell us about.
How about it? How about it? So who got the first final twist? I know it's not me 'cause I'm still looking for mine.
Goose can go.
I got one. All right, so listen. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop.
Is that like the little engine that could?
Confucius.
Oh.
Confucius say,
That's
Mhm.
right.
sorry.
So keep going. Don't stop.
Get it. Don't.
That's not what I.
That's Luke. That's Lucas. That's Lucas.
That is Lucas. That is this word.
Ryan's final twist says war does not determine who is right, only who is left.
How about it?
Mm.
Like it.
Mm.
Yes, that's exactly right. Yes.
Thoughts and
Thoughts
prayers
Yes.
for the people in Ukraine. Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Except for the ones that's pulling the Africans off.
They ain't playing though. They are not playing. They're like, you can try us if you want to.
Races.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. So mine is the best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. And that's from Abraham Lincoln.
Okay. I like it.
From Abraham Lincoln, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty prominent there.
Old age.
I'll just pull this one out. This is again from the book that my dad gave me a long time ago. From Father to Son, Wisdom in the Next Generation. This little section is about telling the truth. The man who lied yesterday isn't going to be believed tomorrow.
Amen.
Especially for me, that's true.
We know.
Lord, we know.
Listen, the Lord is working on me with my trust issues, y'all.
This was like, Lord.
Like what? You lied last Thursday? You lied.
Hey, how much was the ice cream you bought? Oh, I don't know, $2-3. Why this receipt I found in your pants pocket said it was $5?
I'm not that bad. I'm not that
Well, you know what? Get out. You gotta go. Because you're lying. So now you're lying.
You know what I mean? And And now Justin, like, why you in my pants?
Okay, my own closet.
Listen, wrapped it all up.
I used to be in a relationship where my receipts were being checked.
Really?
Yes.
You never
Sorry,
said
what now?
My receipt. If I left a receipt out, it was being checked.
Oh, damn.
it was not me.
It
It
wasn't.
was not me.
It
You
wasn't.
was being abused.
That's definitely abusive. I'm glad you got out. Because we would have.
Yo, call me. You need to talk.
I'm about
bro.
to say, call it. You need help?
Me too.
Right?
Like blink twice if you're okay.
Okay.
Exactly.
Did that to come in
That's the
your
type
head.
of relationship you just leave. Like, you what about your stuff? Keep it.
Okay. Go to work, never come back.
Yep.
So, my final thought isn't so much of a thought. Well, it is a thought. It's a huge thought. I just want to say from New Twist Radio family, I want to give a huge congratulations to our very first
Right.
African American
Amen.
for justice.
It took 300 years.
I am so proud of you.
Mhm.
Thank you for, for your poise and your grace and your excellence. And I'm just going to continue to pray for you. And congratulations to Ketanji Brown.
Yep, absolutely.
Tyra's in the Ketanji right now.
Yes. Who says locks aren't professional? Pass that crown act.
yes, they are. Mhm.
Cut.
Yes. A lot of statements. Locks are professional.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's your hair. How you banning something that grows out your head?
Yeah,
Don't
but you know what though? You can't tell me that Locke's not professional when you want to show up to the board meeting in a t-shirt and some leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I once had a guy come tell us that we were being laid off. He didn't have socks on.
I'm sorry, what?
That's how it goes. You know why? Because he just got off his boat.
Worry about that. Like
Right.
you gonna come and take my job from me? You need to be wearing socks.
Wow.
Because
Okay.
he just got off his boat.
Yeah.
He was going back.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was mad he hadn't even come in and fire y'all. Ain't
Yep.
that nothing?
People at my job were cracking up because I was going off about this man not having socks on. And telling me he ain't wearing no
Like, what are you going to do? Fire you?
socks. Right. Now, you want to come and tell us we laid off when you ain't even got socks on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Quick programming note: if you didn't catch us in the beginning of the show, I'm glad you're here now. Coming up at 8:15 over on the New Twist Radio. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it in the chat for y'all. Coming up at 8:15 on the New Twist Radio Facebook or YouTube channel. We got Murder and Mayhem in Minutes is back. I just posted the link there. Murder and Mayhem in Minutes is back. Tara is Tara is talking about the O.J. Simpson trial, the case, the witnesses. I watched the whole thing probably 3 times already, but it's just because I'm kind of
It was
obsessed.
interesting.
Yeah, check it out, y'all. 'Cause
Yo.
I'm telling you, I could almost guarantee you're going to hear some stuff you've never heard before.
Mhm.
3-part series. This is episode 1 is coming for y'all tonight. So make sure y'all check it out. Share it with your friends. Very interesting, very entertaining, and eye-opening as well. And I can't wait for y'all to see the whole thing.
Yeah, y'all, check it out.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It was good.
It was
Yeah,
good.
it was good.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
And I'm not saying that because I was in it. I'm
Yeah,
saying
no,
because
it
it was
was
good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So for the rest of the crew, well, we are the whole crew.
It's all of us.
Watching the news too long.
Mhm.
We want to thank y'all for joining us on the 10-7 show. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. And of course, we'll talk to y'all next time right here on the 10-7 show. Talk to y'all. Peace.
Bye.
Be blessed.